Welcome back to my channel, Star Booze.
May 18th, 2025. The atmosphere in St. Peter's Square is electrifying. Thousands of pilgrims from Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, the radiant joy of Asia, strides forward, and every corner of the world holds their breath. The fisherman's ring, a symbol of papal authority, was in his possession. Pope Leo XIV, the humble missionary from Peru, stands across from him, his eyes brimming with resolve. A ripple of whispers spreads through the throng as Tagle places the ring on the new pope's finger. Is this simply a ceremonial moment, or the emergence of a new power alliance in the Vatican's heart? Does this partnership between two of the most dynamic leaders of the Catholic Church have the potential to transform the future for 1.4 billion Catholics worldwide? Today, we are revealing the truth behind their bond by removing the layers of this historic moment, the Vatican's secrets and the implications for the Church's future. Secure your seatbelt. This narrative is one that you will not wish to overlook. Let us introduce the two individuals who serve as the focal point of this narrative. Initially, Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, the Archbishop Emeritus of Manila, has been referred to as the Joy of Asia, due to his infectious smile and deeply felt sermons. Tagle, who was born in the Philippines, progressed from a humble cleric to one of the most influential figures in the Church. His capacity to establish a connection with individuals, whether through televised homilies that motivate millions or the solace he provides to the impoverished in Manila's neighborhoods, has established him as a celebrity in the Catholic community. Tagle is more than a cardinal in the Philippines, where 80% of the population is Catholic. He is a symbol of hope, with many aspiring to don the papal tiara one day. Tagle is the pro-P prefect of the Dicastery for Evangelization, where he plays a critical role in the Church's mission to disseminate the gospel worldwide. He has established a connection between the Vatican and the swiftly expanding Catholic communities in Asia and Africa by emphasizing compassion, social justice, and inclusion. Pontiff Leo XIII, the first pontiff from Peru, is a former missionary whose life has been characterized by service. Meet him now. He spent decades serving the impoverished, from remote villages to urban shanty communities, having been raised in the rugged Andes. The Catholic world was sent into a state of astonishment by his election on May 18, 2025, not only due to his Latin American heritage but also due to his bold vision. His now renowned words, "We must not initiate new wars," are indicative of a papal era that was committed to environmental stewardship, peace, and the empowerment of marginalized individuals. The two men are united by the fact that their paths crossed long before the 2025 conclave in moments of camaraderie that disclose their shared humanity. One narrative is particularly noteworthy. Tagle, who was perpetually optimistic, distributed candy to his fellow cardinals, including the future Leo XIV, during the fraught days of the papal election process. The straightforward act of generosity suggests a more profound connection, one that could serve as the foundation of a transformative partnership. Now, let us delve into the core of the enigma. Is there truly a political alliance between Cardinal Tagle and Pope Leo XIV? This inquiry was initiated on May 18, 2025, during the inaugural liturgy. The world witnessed more than a ritual as Cardinal Tagle affixed the fisherman's ring on Pope Leo XIV's finger. It observed unity. A congregation at a crossroads is being led by two men from opposite sides of the world. However, is this partnership as straightforward as it appears? Or is there something more substantial beneath the surface? Tagle's position as the pro-prefect of the Diocese for Evangelization renders him one of the most influential figures in the Vatican. His objective was to direct the Church's outreach in areas where Catholicism is experiencing significant growth. Consider Asia, which has a population of 150 million Catholics, or Africa, where the faith is expanding at a higher pace than anywhere else. Tagle's influence is undeniable in the Philippines alone, with millions of individuals anticipating his every word. Leo XIV's priorities are precisely aligned with his vision of a church that is inclusive, vibrant, and dedicated to the impoverished. In the meantime, Pope Leo XIV is steering a daring course. He is positioning the Church as a moral force in a turbulent world, from his calls for climate action to his appeals for global peace. His Latin American heritage provides him with a distinctive viewpoint that is in alignment with Tagle's own dedication to the marginalized. Together, they have the potential to redefine the Church's global role by combining the energy of Asia with the fervor of Latin America. However, not all individuals perceive this as a fairy tale. Speculation is rampant on platforms such as X. Some asserted that Tagle was defrauded of the papacy, citing videos such as Why Cardinal Tagle Didn't Become Pope, which garnered 72,000 views. Others disseminate falsehoods, such as those regarding alleged connections to gambling, which lack support from reputable sources such as Vatican News or Philstar.com. Let us clear the air. These assertions are unverified, and their attention diverts attention from the genuine narrative. The capacity of Tagle and Leo XIII to guide the Church into a new era. Therefore, what implications does this partnership have for the future of the Catholic Church? Let us deconstruct it into three primary components. Initially, evangelization. The Church's mission is being significantly accelerated by the Dicastery for Evangelization, which is under the leadership of Tagle. In Asia, where countries such as the Philippines and Vietnam are experiencing a Catholic revival, Tagle's charisma is a game changer. His capacity to establish a connection with young people through social media rallies and poignant sermons has the potential to establish Catholicism as a dominant force in the region for decades to come. Subsequently, social justice. Tagle and Leo XIII have both dedicated their careers to the marginalized. Tagle labored tirelessly with the urban impoverished in Manila, frequently visiting slums to provide hope. Leo XIV constructed schools and facilities for underprivileged communities in Peru. Collectively, they are exerting pressure on the Church to address significant issues, including climate change, inequality, and poverty. The plea for a Church that serves the least among us is echoed by Leo XIV's call to defend our common home. Third, a global transformation. The papacy was a European stronghold for centuries. However, with a Peruvian pope and an Asian cardinal as key figures, the Church is gradually becoming genuinely global. The world's fascination with this transition is evidenced by videos such as Why the Next Pope Could Be from the Philippines, which have garnered 4,500 views. Is it possible for Tagle to become the next pope, or will he continue to be the mastermind behind Leo XIV's papacy, influencing the Church from the shadows? Indeed, obstacles are imminent. While frequently exaggerated, the Vatican is confronted with inquiries regarding transparency and allegations of internal power struggles. Tagle and Leo XIV will need to carefully navigate these challenges, balancing the demands of a modern world with tradition. Their success may be contingent upon their capacity to remain united and committed to their shared vision. A partnership that is rooted in service, forged in faith, and destined to define the Catholic Church for generations, between Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle and Pope Leo XVI. Their mutual aspiration for a global, inclusive, and vibrant church has the potential to either herald in a new golden age or confront challenges that challenge their fortitude. One thing is certain: the world is observing, from the lively streets of Manila to the isolated villages of Peru. What are your thoughts? Is the authority behind Leo XIV's throne Tagle? Or are they on the same level in their pursuit of a church-wide transformation? Is it possible that the next pontiff will be Asian? Please share your thoughts in the comments section. We are eager to receive your response. If this in-depth examination of Vatican secrets has sparked your interest, Please click the like icon, subscribe, and ring the bell to receive additional stories of this nature. Share this video with peers who are passionate about uncovering the untold stories of faith and power. For the most recent Vatican news, be sure to follow us on X. Let's continue this dialogue. We appreciate your attention and look forward to our next episode.